right back to it. And welcome everybody to Lore 124 of Guy Party Podcast. How's it going, everybody? I'm Al, joined as always on the other end of the line by
me,
you, Mr.
Me.
Matt, Mr. Matty Brook Daddy. How's it going, dude? What's up?
Good. How you doing?
I don't know, man. I'm tired.
Hey, me too.
I am tired. I was like just doing some chores before, and I was just like, okay, I feel pretty good. But like, I sat down now, and I'm just like, wow, I'm gassed. But I don't know. I don't know if I got too much sleep last night. I slept for like 8.5 hours, which is not typical. I usually get like 6.5, 6 to 6.5. But I don't know. I just don't know. My dog woke me up at like 4:30 in the morning by dropping some shit downstairs. Freaked me out.
That's always fun.
I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, guys. Anyway, check us out on Instagram, guy_party_pod. You can watch and listen to these podcasts on our website, guypartypod.com. And you can send us any feedback, questions, whatever conversation we'll start at guyparty91@gmail.com. Also, if you watch the video version, in the video version, along the bottom are our Twitch handles. You can check us out on Twitch, probably either one of us at any given day of the week. So, with that being said, what's up, dude? How's your week been?
Wow, your timer just went way out of focus.
Really? It's probably just it's reading how I feel inside. It's like this guy.
Now you're back. Now you're
back. Anyway, yeah. Happy late Thanksgiving. I forgot that happened, and I cannot believe I have to go back to work tomorrow after a 4-day weekend.
Yep.
Did you do anything for Thanksgiving?
I went up and saw my parents and my aunt on Thanksgiving.
Did you actually eat dinner, or did you just?
Yeah, we did dinner and
nice.
Sat around for a little bit, but that was pretty much it.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's nice, chill. I mean, like, my family has always had, like, small ones. We've never been a family like it's, like, 20 people together. It's always been, like, 5, maybe 6 of us, so.
Yep. I'm the opposite.
And the table we normally eat at, you can probably comfortably sit, like, 8 to 12 people.
There you go.
So it was, like, with just 4 of us, it was, like, my parents sat together at one end, maybe my aunt sat across from each other, which was probably, like, 6 feet across or whatever.
Nice.
So there's plenty of spatial social distancing, which was nice.
There you go.
But yeah, that was good. And then worked the day after, which kind of stunk. But yeah, I had to work 8 to 12 just to open up the gym. But then came home and played video games for the rest of the day. So
it's not that bad though.
No,
8's not too early. Noon's pretty early to get out. That's not too bad.
Yeah. So
win-win.
Yeah. How about you? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. We went out to eat, which is kind of weird. So there was like a buffet style thing here in town. It was like, of course, we made a reservation like 2 weeks prior.
Probably
they
a smart thing.
Yeah, they were taking seatings like every hour because like that's when the buffet flipped over. But it was weird because half the place was shut down because it was like you can sit here, no one can sit here. You can sit here, no one can sit here. And like to go up to get the buffet food, it's like they had tape on the ground and like people working a station. And like, yeah, like pretty much, I want those. kind of go in line and they did it for you. Pretty much like, do you want this? Yes or no? You want this?
Yeah.
Yes or no? So we did that and just came back home and didn't do shit. Just hung out and watched more Letterkenny.
Nice.
And decorated a little bit for Christmas. But yeah, that was good though. I just can't believe it kind of sucks, but it's awesome at the same time. Like this is the longest break like I get all year. This 4-day weekend is the longest weekend I get given to me, unless I take vacation.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you mean. Yeah, okay.
I get.
I was gonna say like the week of Christmas and stuff, but you probably have to take vacation days and stuff.
I work. I just bring my computer home. I work remotely. I get Christmas off. I don't get Christmas Eve off, but I have a floating holiday, which I usually use for Christmas Eve. So
okay.
But this is like the longest break that's like given at work. Like, 4 days. And like, I think about what my wife has. She's like, fucking 3 months in the summer. Like, God damn it. Son of a bitch. But anyway, I can't believe it's over. I can't believe we go back to work. But other than that, I guess I'll go. I finally 100%ed Last of Us.
I saw that.
I beat permadeath. However, I did like a baby mode run through of permadeath. I did it the easiest possible way.
Hey, you get it, you get it.
Right? Yeah. I mean, as Vin Diesel says, whether you win by an inch or by a mile, you still get it in there, you know? So
Exactly.
I did very light mode, which is the easy. Like, it was very light, normal, hard, survival, grounded.
Yeah.
So I beat grounded, moved into very light plus, and then did it. There's permadeath by a whole game, permadeath by a whole act, and permadeath by a whole chapter. So I did it by chapter.
Yeah.
So I did die like 8 times. However, 4 of those times are me just like, I wonder if I can jump down there. Like, and like there's. I was here, and like I wanted to get down here. I wanted to jump from here to here, but I actually missed it and jumped from here to here. Dead. I missed another jump, washed away in some rapids. I was like, you son of a bitch. Like half the deaths were just really stupid. And like I think I died. I was reading chat one time and like a clicker just got me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I lost like a half hour there. But pretty much when it's all said and done, it tells you at the end like how long it took you to beat the whole thing and like how much time you lost by being set back.
Yeah.
I only lost 2 hours being set back. So.
That's not too bad.
No, not bad at all. Like, half hour here, half hour there, which isn't bad. But still, at the time, like I died from such minuscule bullshit on my end. But whatever. I hear they're adding multiplayer. I don't know if it's just a rumor, if it's actually officially. Yeah, well, they had multiplayer in the first one.
Yeah.
But which is why I didn't platinum the first one. But I'm like, dude, no. It's 100% now.
I was gonna say, hopefully they don't add achievements.
Yeah, they had trophies for the online in the first one though. That's why I didn't go for it.
I do remember hearing about that.
Yeah, but that was at release time, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. They probably will. I'll be fucked.
Yep.
Speaking of which, they added trophies for Battlefield. Oh my god, Borderlands 3 for the new DLC. Like,
when is that? Is there a date for that yet?
It came out already a long time ago. You can buy it now, and the first part of it is out. First part of Season Pass 2 is out. Director's Cut. Yeah, Director's Cut's out.
Okay.
I don't know why they call it Director's Cut. I don't really know what it means, but there's like a thing called Arms Race they added to it. Pretty much you start with no gear, or like maybe a pistol or something, and you work your way through, and as you beat enemies and bosses, you get better gear and better gear, and at the end of it, you can extract gear that you've collected. Okay. The whole thing. Which is pretty cool. I mean, it adds some replayability to the game, but it seems it's not really like it's not battle royale. It's just kind of like a drop you in with nothing, work your way through, and gear up. And I guess there's an extract. Like one of the trophies is like extract 25 pieces of loot from Arms Race. I was like, that's not hard. I just gotta fucking buy it. But whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe after Christmas if I get a gift, like a card or a gift card or something for whatever. But besides Last of Us Part 2 100%ed, I reinstalled Borderlands pre-sequel.
I saw you were in that this morning.
Yeah, I'm chugga choo through chugga choo through that. I realize I have a lot more to go. Like I'm only level 39, and I have to get to level 50. I'm like, well, guess I'm replaying the whole fucking story.
I was gonna say, what else do you need to do in that?
Level 1 achievements. I'm sorry, level 1
challenges.
Level 1 challenges. Get to level 50, which is I'm only like 39 or 40, I think. I think it just got to 40 when I quit this morning. So 10 more levels, which might as well beat the whole fucking game again.
Yep.
Just to get the story mode XP. What else do I got? Level up the Eternal 3 times or something. 3 times, or have him kill 3 of his enemies or 3 of his friends or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bunch of random ones. A couple locked ones, but not unattainable. Just
grindy.
Grind. Literally, I have to do a bunch of Moonstone grinds and stuff too to get the challenges. But yes, literally grindy. So I'm gonna work through that because I feel like I'm like 85% done with the game. I think I have like 8 or 9 more achievements. I just have to get it done.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
As always, GTA 5 just to do my daily spins and stuff. There's a bunch of good sales for Black Friday. Got myself an MK2 oppressor because it was like 60% off. Why not? Nice. And then what did I do? I got something for the Switch. I got this thing called Big Blue for the Switch. Pretty much what it is it's a case that goes over the Switch, but it also it's pretty much a 10,000 milliamp battery that connects. You kind of slide the Switch in, close it down, like kind of connects to the back of the Switch with like extra like hand paddles on the back, and it just adds like 5-ish hours of game time to your Switch. Pretty much a 10,000 milliamp battery attached to the Switch. So, got that for I have a 24-hour road trip.
I was gonna say, I'm sure the drive coming up that would be useful.
Plus, our dog's in the back, so I do have a plug, but he would chew on it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get it. We have like 2 12-hour days of driving each time. Yeah. So I drive for about 6. She drives for about 6. The wife, and I figure it'll last me the whole time. Because if I'm playing an intense game like maybe Galaxy or something, it might chew battery up pretty like 2 or 3 hours because it's maybe 3 hours because I have a Gen 1 Switch, which doesn't have the upgraded card to improve battery life. So if I can get 5 to 6 hours of solid gameplay, then it served its purpose. It was cheap. It was like $30. It was on sale
That's not bad.
No, not at all. It was on sale. I think it's like 45, so it wasn't really too bad to begin with. But I don't know if it was like a Black Friday early deal or something, but I got it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So I don't know. That was fun. But we'll see if it works. What else? I don't know if I did anything else. Game wise. I fired up Borderlands 3 and just played a little bit through. I realized I'm like woefully under level with some of my characters, so I got to bump them up. But besides that, I don't think I've done anything else, man. Nothing worth noting. What about yourself? What have you been doing? What have you been gaming?
It's been a lot. I probably got like 10 or so more achievements in Isaac.
Yeah, I saw you were in that today.
So I'm down to I think 60 some left.
Out of
I have 342 out of 403.
God damn, nice though.
So I got like 10 achievements within the past week, give or take. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now it's just kind of like there's probably about 20-ish I know how to get. Excuse me, I keep burping. And then I think the rest are just like getting the right combination of items essentially, which is gonna suck.
Gotcha.
So yeah. It's like once I get like the 10 achievements I know I need to get, I'm just gonna have to go through the list and go, okay, what do I need? And it's gonna be real. No, I'm probably just gonna make an Excel sheet and just be like, this trophy, these are the things I need, and just keep an eye out for them.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I don't even need to beat the game. Probably it would just be
get to a certain part or
make sure items pop up.
Yep. Yeah.
So
that's true.
Which beating the game would help though, because you get more items as you go. But
that's true. I mean, also just to get the story. I don't know if there is a story in that game.
Not really, but it would be one of those things where it's also like with that checklist, I'll be able to see like, oh, there's that item in the shop or in this room. I need to make sure I get it.
Gotcha.
Because odds are, if it's there, it's not going to appear later in the game.
I'm not really sure how that game works, but
it's pretty much just like there's like floors, which are like levels.
Yep.
So like once you leave that floor, you can't go back, but there's a limit on what you can get in that floor.
Okay.
So it's if you were to play it, you would probably grasp what I mean more so quickly.
Oh yeah, I mean as soon as you get thrown into it, yeah. Cool.
But yeah, so I did that. One achievement away from Marvel Avengers being done.
You text me. I was
buttload of grind in that.
Is it a hard one? I'm guessing,
it's just getting character or hero levels between all the heroes to 250.
Collectively.
Yeah.
So
it's like level 5, max 5 of the 6 characters out, which apparently like after you max one out, the level bar still like increases and resets. And people are like, I think this is a glitch, but it like counts towards the 250.
Fuck it.
Because people were like, I was at like 230 when it popped, and I'm at, what am I at? I'm at 221 right now. And realistically, I don't even think I'm at 200 in all honesty.
Oh.
Well, so it's like the one character that was maxed out, like just leveled up a bunch, which was nice.
Got that going for you, which is nice.
Yeah, so yeah. Working on that. Still playing Sea of Thieves, grinding that out.
That game looks so
fun. I got like a handful of achievements. I think the thing that would kill you is the downtime in between islands.
That too, and the fact that like I don't really have 5 to 6 hours to dedicate that a given time. You know what I mean?
Like I was playing. I think it was last night with my buddy Glenn and another guy that streams Slurpee Cup, and it was like he's like, yeah, I'll hop in for a little bit, and he like at the end of it, we were in there for like 2 hours, and he was like, holy fuck, what? It was
Didn't
like,
mean to.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it was like, yeah, that's what this game does. It just sucks you in, and you don't even realize.
Yeah.
You know, next thing you know, it's 4 hours later, and you're like, fuck.
Yep.
So did that. Terminator Resistance got back to 100% because the DLC came out.
Oh, nice.
Which was free, thankfully.
Well, there you go. Nice. Speaking of free, I'll tell you after.
It took me like 45 minutes to get the 2 achievements.
Oh, it's not bad at all.
So it was just like, I looked up the achievements. It was like, beat this mode and find the 3 secrets. And I was like,
done.
All right, gonna Google the secrets and then, beat the mode.
Yep.
So that was nice.
Cheater.
Shut up. So I'm at 58 perfect games right now.
Nice.
So I'm approaching. If I do Avengers within the next couple days, I can definitely hit 60 by the end of the year.
There you go.
It's just a matter of what I decide to do. I might just pick up My Name Is Mayo 2, or Lines X.
Or Line X.
Throw that out there. Like I said, that's gonna be a New Year's Eve. Oh crap! I need games to be done. Game.
Yep. I think I have 3 perfect games now.
Oh, what is it? Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2, GTA 4, and Line X free. And no 4. My name is Mayo.
Yes, can't forget that. Very important.
2 gimmies and 2 grindies. So,
yeah.
Anyway,
and then, the only other thing I guess I really did was I played more Halo.
Halo.
Doing more Lasso.
I watched you, dude. I saw that. Why? Why are you hurting yourself
for the
so
achievements?
Much?
I don't know which ones you saw, but I think it was by last week. We at that point beat the second level finally, which took us about 15 to 20 hours to beat the 1 level combined at least.
God damn.
But then after we beat it, like we went into the next level and we're like, fuck it, let's try it. And we actually ended up beating that right after. And then Friday, I think it was, we beat the next level. Or I think earlier in the week we tried the next level and we got close to the end and couldn't finish it because we didn't have a good setup.
Okay.
So we came back Friday. Grinded through. Is it grinded? Ground? It feels weird saying
grinded.
Ground.
Just say grinded. Whatever.
We made it through the next level after probably about, I think it was about 2.5, 3 hours. Okay. So it was like, okay, feeling pretty good.
Nice.
And he was going to have to go do something else in a little bit. And he was like, all right, looks like I got like half an hour. Let's just like get a feeling for the beginning of this next level. That way, like when we hop in, we know right off the bat what we want to do.
Yep.
Because we don't want to waste a half an hour next time of just, feeling out the beginning of the level. It sucks.
Yep.
So pretty much, I don't remember what the levels are called, but for those who know Halo 3 and played through it multiple times, there's a level where you work your way through one level, and next level you work your way backwards.
Okay.
Like so you get to the end, you blow up this turret. Yeah, and then like you fight the guys you're normally fighting. And then this thing called the Flood come in, which are like zombie-esque alien monsters.
Zombie alien monsters? What? That's awesome.
They like take over dead bodies and like, they're like parasites almost in a way.
Okay.
And like take over dead bodies and stuff like that.
Interesting.
So then you have to fight them, leaving that and pretty much going backwards through the map.
Okay.
And we're like, all right, let's spend like half an hour and get a feel for the beginning. And I was like, all right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Just so get started because, odds are you might die a couple times. Come back and he's like, yeah, I haven't died yet. I was like, oh, okay. So we start going.
Let me come join you.
And then it's like 10 minutes in and we're like, we're halfway through this level right now.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're like, holy shit. Because it was just like, because they're mainly melee attacks. So we're just like bobbing and weaving past everyone not really fighting.
Yep.
And then like, we're like, that's the end of the level right there. We just got to get there. And it took us probably like another like 15 minutes to actually get there. But it was just one of those things where it's like we did
just under the wire.
We're like, what the fuck? Like, but it was something too where it's like, I don't care if that guy messaged you saying, "Hey, get your ass over here. We're finishing this goddamn level because we see the end."
Yep.
He's like,
give me 5.
Yeah, no.
Give me 10.
Like,
give me 15.
Yeah, no, we're finishing this tonight. So we beat the next level in like half an hour, and it was like,
it's awesome.
Holy fuck, that felt so good.
Yep.
And then the next day, yesterday, we started the next level, and that took us about 4 hours. Yeah. But it's one of those things where it's like slow progress, where it felt like, you know, every like 45 minutes we would eventually like progress a little bit. So it wasn't like we were stuck in one spot like the second level, where it's like, cool, we've been in this one spot for 3 hours. Like,
but when you leave that one spot, like say you get to a spot and say, "All right, I'm done." You
have to do the whole level at once. If you quit out of the level, you have to restart from the beginning.
Fuck that.
So like whenever we're like doing lasso, it's like we gotta make sure we have a chunk of like 3 to 4 hours where it's like,
yep,
we're doing this. Like, this is our life for the next 4 hours or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Nah. But it took some time, and it took a lot of like anger because things just wouldn't go our way, and you know, enemies would get lucky nade throws and just happen to blow us up, or our fucking AI would just start chucking grenades at walls and bouncing them off, and it was rough.
No thanks.
But eventually, towards the end of the level, it became a, hey, I can just run through this thing. Let's do that.
Yeah, fuck this.
So it was like, you stay where you are, don't die. I'll try and run through it. And it took me like 10, 15 minutes. Finally got through it. He teleported to me. We got a checkpoint. It was like, cool. We got to kill like 7 people and then we're done. So
perfect.
We're at 7 out of 11 done, I think, in Halo 3.
Nice. It's not bad, man.
And then we have Halo Reach, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo 4 to do Lasso on. So that's still 5 more games. So it's probably like still another 60 levels.
No thanks. No thanks. I'll just get the achievement in this one called good.
It's something we enjoy doing it, but it's like we gotta spread it out, and if we get stuck on one level for too long, like the second level where we spent 20 hours on, it was like, all right, let's not play this game for like 3 weeks.
Yep.
And then come back in and be ready to be hurt again.
That's all I can say is that's not my bag. I can't.
Yeah, it's
even
rough.
grounded mode on Last of Us was like, why the fuck am I doing this to myself? I couldn't imagine doing that. Like, no, thank you. Can't.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely easier with playing with someone else because it's just like the banter back and forth and fucking.
Yeah, you're just almost at that point, just hanging out, just
at some point, shit talking each other at times, like trying to actually focus and get good, and it's always a wild ride.
Doesn't always happen.
Like I said before, you see our faces go from like energetic and like, you know, awake,
hopeful,
feel like we have a soul, and then by the end it's like,
fuck,
you know, dread, just no emotion on our face, and it's
1,000-yard
like,
stare.
Get me out of here.
Fuck this. Why did I agree to do this today? But it does sound fun though, as long as you have someone to do it, a couple people to do it with.
Yeah.
Could you do it? You can't do it alone, right?
You can, but on Lasso, if you're doing co-op, if you die, you get reset back to the last checkpoint. If you're doing it solo, if you die, you get reset back to the beginning of the level. Which I don't understand that aspect. That feels like a swift kick in the nuts.
Yeah, fuck that.
I could not imagine someone doing Lasso by themselves, because that would take hundreds of hours, if not days, I feel like, to beat one campaign.
Well, hundreds of hours is days. So.
Well, I meant hundreds of days.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No thanks. Again, no thank you. I'm gonna swiftly bow out of that one.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get into those.
But have you picked up anything on the Steam sale yet?
No, I didn't. Because I'm two things. I'm holding out, you know, save my money for Cyberpunk, which comes out in 10 days, 11 days.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting. I'll probably get like a Steam gift card for Christmas. So
yeah.
And there'll probably be another sale for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm holding out on those. Plus, I want to get through some of my backlog, which I want to say 2 things. Speaking of free and sales and stuff and whatever, you know, you see the DLC for Terminator free. Hollow Knight was free on PlayStation.
Yeah, you mentioned that last week.
So yeah, just for PS Plus members. So I got that downloaded and like installed, so it's ready to go.
Okay.
And I got what is it? Shadow of War.
Okay. One of the Middle Earth games.
Middle Earth: Shadow of War. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was free as well, so that's downloaded.
Okay.
So yeah, I got those two things for free, which I was like, well, fuck. I mean, Hollow Knight's amazing.
Yeah.
I told my brother to download it, so he has it on his when I go home. I can play a little bit. But what else? I think I did figure out what I'm gonna stream next.
What is that?
Shovel Knight.
Okay.
So I looked it up. I was like, what can I play in like the next 10 days? Get into and kind of get out of.
You can easily beat that within probably like 2 or 3 sit-ins.
I looked it up. And I was like, how long is the main story for this? I was like, 6.5 hours. Damn. Yeah. And it was just like main plus extras, 8.5 hours. I was like, damn, 100%. They're like 17 hours. I was like, bullshit. There's like 300. There's like 150 fucking achievements in that game. I was like, bullshit. But
you got Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, right?
Yeah, but that's what it says.
Maybe that was before like all these things were
probably before all like the
added. It was probably like the original.
It says Treasure Trove on there. It says
Interesting.
Trove. But yeah, I don't know. But if I can beat like the main story with like I don't know, but there's like 4 or 5 characters, right?
There's a couple. I don't know how many off the top of my head.
I think it's at least 3. But if I can beat the main story with like maybe 2 of them in the next 10 days or so, or next week, and then get into something else just to grind some stuff out, I'm in. So I've wanted to play it for so long. I almost kind of forgot about it for a second, and then I was like Hollow Knight. I was like Night, Shovel Knight. Fuck. And I looked. I was like, well, doing that. So
yeah, I'm kind of like sitting back and kind of trying to grind out a bunch of backlog myself.
Yep.
Obviously until Cyberpunk comes out. So it's just like I'm going back and like I've gotten a couple new games, but it's just like I'm trying to pick up a couple of
like older, cheaper games.
Yeah, like I picked up another Lego game on sale.
There you go. $5 bucks.
It was $5. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take it.
Might as well.
But then I also picked up Star Wars Battlefront 2 because it was like $11 or $12.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, I know we mentioned a couple weeks ago, it's like I want to get a multiplayer PvP game. It's like, I'll try this. It has Steam achievements. I'm not going to grind the achievements out necessarily, but it'll be like, I'll play it and see how it goes. Because we've heard before, and I've had a couple people say it. Heard a couple people say it where they're like, this game is a lot better than what it was on release. Like,
got you.
When there's those awards for like labor of love, like the No Man's Sky type games, it's like this is one of those games where it's come a long way. You might want to give it a chance.
Oh man, yeah.
So I picked that up. I don't know when it requires 90 gigs. I need to finish Avengers first before that.
Dude. God.
But I picked that up, and then last night, I think he was a little drunk when he did this. But my one friend, he was like, what's one game on Steam that you want that's $20 or less? I was like, all right, I already know where this is going. So I just like started looking through, and all the games I wanted were like $23. I was like, god damn it. I finally got to the point, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I don't know if I necessarily want to spend money on it just yet. I'd wait for a gift card. Hades. And he's like, all right, because it was $19.99, and I was like, fuck it, he's willing to spend upwards to $20. I'll fucking make him spend the full $20. So he gifted me Hades. I'll probably start playing that this week.
Nice. That's nominated. That's gonna be part of our conversation here in a bit. It's a game at the Game of the Year nomination.
Yeah.
Speaking of sales and Steam right now, I'm looking at Battlefield 1 on Steam, and it's $10. God damn it! I love this game, and to play it on PC would be so fucking cool. Just to have it load faster and play it's smoother. Yeah. Do you have it?
No. Battlefield 1? Actually, I think I do have that.
Dude, if I get it, would you play with me?
Potentially.
Dude, Battlefield 4. True. Battlefield 4, 1, and 5. They should do Battlefield 1, 4, and 5. Do it in order like that. I guess release date. Anyway, Battlefield. You get Battlefield 4, 1, and 5 in a bundle for $30. It's like, god fucking damn it! Like, God, I want to fucking get it. Oh.
I'm fairly convinced that developers and people who name video games in today's age don't know how to count.
What is Xbox doing? Xbox One X, Xbox One S, Xbox Series X, Xbox.
Well, I like how it's the Xbox 360, Xbox One. It's like
Xbox One.
Well, that just gets confusing.
Yeah. And
then you got Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1?
Hardline?
It was Hardline, but then Battlefield 1 and then Battlefield 5?
Battlefield 5, yeah. I mean, I get Battlefield 1 being World War 1.
Yeah,
but then why wouldn't it be Battlefield 2 instead of 5 because it's World War 2? I don't fucking get it. I don't know. People are like, and that's just one quick example. There's plenty of other examples out there. Like, but I don't know, man. Flash picked this up right now, $10. God damn, it's 75% off. I love this game. If you have it, let me know. And if you do, maybe at one point you can install it and we can play a little bit.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
But anyway, speaking of games and, getting toward the end of the year here, which is kind of freaking crazy to believe, the Game of the Year nominations are out. Actually, all the nominees are out for all the categories for 2020. But I think for the most part, I think we just want to run through all of them.
Sure.
And end on Game of the Year.
Sure.
There's a fuck ton.
Get back.
I just scroll all the way to the bottom and work my way back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Nice. I think we will come to a consensus on which ones you can skip.
Yeah.
Like best esports team.
All the esports things at the bottom we can
just
skip.
I'm gonna go skip the esports. Skip the esports.
Best
host.
debut game.
Best debut game. Yes.
So
it's okay. So this is how it goes every year. I know one of these 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can't speak to that, can't talk about that. But go ahead.
So it's Carrion, Mortal Shell, Raji, An Ancient Epic, Roki, and Phasmophobia.
Yep.
I don't know Raji or Roki.
I've
heard of Carrion and Mortal Shell. I think Mortal Shell might have a chance, but I think Phasmophobia equally has.
Yeah, that was like a sensation.
That just came out of the blue. It felt like in October, and everyone picked it up and loved it. And I played it, and I love it. And I think it's only one guy even working on it.
One guy?
Yeah.
Kinetic
and
Games.
you can tell it's like, not like a AAA studio. Like this is a someone made this up in their free time and is slowly working on it.
That's awesome.
So honestly, I think that's going to be it, just because of how
much of almost an instant cult classic, like instant following a game.
And the fact that I'm still hearing people play it. Like when Mortal Shell came out, I heard people talking about it, getting excited for it, but it was like I saw people stream it, and they haven't gone back to it. It seems like, whereas Phasmophobia is like people are going back to.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I kind of hope it is that one.
I would say Phasmophobia, but that's the one I know. So, yup. I'm gonna skip Content Creator of the Year because I don't care.
Best multiplayer.
Dude,
this is a tough one.
This is gonna be a hard one, honestly.
It's Animal Crossing, Among Us, Call of Duty Warzone, Fall Guys, and Valorant.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I absolutely hands down love Animal Crossing, but the multiplayer experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's gonna. I think that's on the bottom end.
Yeah, I don't think it's no, because you're restricted when you go to someone's island. You can't really, unless you're the best friends, you can't really do much. It's fun to go visit other islands, but no, I don't think the multiplayer aspect is there for that game.
I think it's really gonna be between Among Us, Call of Duty, and Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. I mean, Valorant was pretty big. It's another one of those.
Yeah, and it still kind of is, but I think Among Us and Fall Guys kind of being innovative and different.
I mean, Among Us is 2 years old already, though, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but it's one of those games where it's like all of a sudden 1 or 2 streamers played it, and everyone. This game is actually pretty cool if we play it, and fucking it took off.
It did. It did skyrocket. I mean, people are still. I was watching one of my favorite streamers last night play it, and 500 people watching.
It's a game. If I have a group of like 6 or 7 that's like, hey, you guys want to play Among Us tonight? It would be like, fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Well, I don't like playing it by myself with a random group because it can be toxic and terrible.
Yeah,
but you get a fun group of people together. One, you fucking yell at each other and fucking harass the shit out of each other and fucking have to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything I said there at the end of the match. But I think it's honestly, I would be shocked if Among Us or Fall Guys didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's either Among Us or Fall Guys. No offense to Call of Duty fans, but Call of Duty's been the same fucking game for the past, I don't know, 12 years, maybe longer. But I mean, Valorant, I think it's gonna be Among Us or Fall Guys, to be honest. I'd probably go Among Us for that one, just cause.
I'm gonna say Fall Guys.
All right, are we doing this again this year? Are we gonna do this again this year?
What?
See which ones we each pick and see who's the most right.
Do you want me to write them down?
I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Let me get a notepad out. Now, hang on. We have to scroll back down now to see. Okay, so we started at best debut.
Best debut. We're both going Phasmophobia on that one, though.
Phasmo. Then we did
best multiplayer. This will be fun. Friendly little competition between gamers here.
You said Among Us.
I said Among Us. You say Fall Guys. Nice. Okay. And then moving up the list, we have best sports/racing game. I mean, isn't racing a sport? So why can't you just say best sports? Anyway, so best sports or racing game: Dirt 5, F1 2020, Formula 1 2020, FIFA 21, NBA 2K 21, or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I'm
gonna say Tony Hawk.
I would like to say Tony Hawk as well.
Just because I feel like there's going to be a nostalgia kick that people...
Exactly. And again, FIFA 21 and NBA 21 have been the same games for the past 15, 20 years. Dirt 5, I've never played Dirt. It's like a rallycross game, I'm guessing.
I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I don't know. But then Formula 1, I don't know. Just a racing game is fun up until you can max out your car, and it's just okay, it's the same thing over and over. But yeah, I think Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is going to take it.
I would love it if Need for Speed
Don't want that.
Most Wanted
got remade.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
With the BMW on the front cover.
Was it the BMW?
There's a Hot Pursuit.
I think it was Most Wanted.
I think it was Most Wanted.
It was on PS2 GameCube era.
Yeah.
Originally. It's a white and black cover for the most part.
Yeah, I had it for GameCube. And
I would love if that got Steam achievements.
2012? How old is it? 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's Need for Speed Most Wanted. I started typing that in. It was one of the first ones that came up.
Yep, with the BMW on the cover, kind of like the blue and white car. Yeah,
the Red City background.
Yep, cool game. Cool game.
I would love for that to get Steam achievements. I would pick it up in a heartbeat.
Yep. Moving up the list, best sim/strategy game: Crusader Kings 3. Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and XCOM Chimera Squad. Did I say Chimera?
I'm going to say Flight Sim.
Chimera. You say Flight Sim? I don't know any of these. None of them. So I'm going to go ahead and say Crusader Kings 3. Because I've actually heard of it, but I've never seen any of them played or anything, but whatever. Speaking of XCOM, are those XCOM games? Good games?
I have them. I haven't actually played them yet.
So they're on mega sale on Switch right now. So I was thinking about picking it up. XCOM 1 and 2 as a bundle.
If you want, I know Derek is playing it right now. I think he picked it up on sale too. I would text or message him and see what he thinks about it.
Gotcha.
I played games similar to it.
Okay.
So it's more turn-based strategy.
Okay.
So,
no, not for me. The only turn-based game I liked is Pokemon. Because it's not completely turn-based. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just guessing that one. Moving up the list, this one might be a little bit hard, man. This one might be
this
pretty
one is
close.
Actually way, yeah.
So best family game: Animal Crossing: New Horizons, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockdown, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons, and Paper Mario: The Origami King. You know my my vote for this one.
Yes, and honestly, I think I'm gonna be with you on it. Is I think Animal Crossing is.
Animal Crossing. I don't know if it's because it came out during like right when the pandemic started or what, but I think it would have been a freaking smash hit anyway. But the game is just so fun.
I think the pandemic definitely helped it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it definitely would have taken off no matter what, because there were definitely people like you, a couple other people I know that were like, "Oh my god, a new Animal Crossing game is coming out. I want it." Like I've said before, my friend Brooke, she picked up a Switch at the beginning of the pandemic, mainly for that.
Smart too to get it at the beginning.
Yeah, she got it right before like things started
and
really
wait 2 weeks
shitting the fan, and things started becoming very,
fucking terrible.
Not in stock.
Yeah.
But one of the reasons she got it was she was like, I want Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wonder if even if the pandemic didn't happen, if she would have got it anyway. Because I think I remember one of her first texts, she was like, gonna probably be working from home a lot. Like, can't go out and do a lot of stuff. Like, I need something to do.
What game should I get? Yeah. Get a Switch.
So,
you can't go wrong with the Switch. Switch is awesome. Probably one of the best consoles I've had in a very long time.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Definitely think that's going to be
for sure. That's a definite standout. I mean, Origami King, I didn't hear good things about Paper Mario.
I didn't hear bad things, but I didn't hear good things. It just kind of like happened.
Meh.
It was like, okay.
Yeah. Yep. I heard a lot of meh. Crash 4, I heard good things, but again, didn't grab me. Fall Guys, of course, amazing. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, very niche audience, I think. Minecraft Dungeons, I don't know.
I like the idea of Minecraft Dungeons. I thought it was an interesting take, but I don't think that's gonna.
No go.
No.
Okay. All right. Next, moving up. You want to take this one?
Sure. I don't recognize many of the games like we've talked before, but Best Fighting.
Yep.
Granblue Fantasy, which I have no idea what that is.
Nope.
Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5, One Punch Man, A Hero Nobody Knows, or Under Night in Birth, EXE Late, in brackets. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have to say Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I feel like that's just newer than Street Fighter.
It is. Oh, isn't Street Fighter 5 newer?
Street Fighter 5, the original, came out a bit ago.
Wait, isn't Street Fighter 6? Didn't they announce a new Street Fighter coming out soon?
Street Fighter 5. I'm trying to find it right now. When did Street Fighter 5
Do it.
Well, it's only $20 on Steam.
Oh, no.
Came out in 2016.
Okay.
Street Fighter 5. So I guess the Champion Edition, I guess that's just including other things.
Yeah. Okay, so the Champion Edition was
DLC.
released February 14th, 2020.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to say
probably just an update. Okay.
What about you?
I'm just to be different. I'm going to go Street Fighter.
Oh. What is this? Get out of here.
Ooh, Street Fighter 5 wasn't well received. But I just want to be different. Yeah. I think Mortal Kombat's gonna win that one, but I just want to go Street Fighters just to break the mold there. Oh, that's a point for you. Okay. All right.
Best role playing.
Again,
there's Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5, Wasteland 3, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. I honestly think it's between Final Fantasy and Genshin.
I would say Final Fantasy and Persona.
I think Final Fantasy is going to take it just because of nostalgia.
Yeah, I'm leaning toward that too.
We can Persona 5 things at times.
Is Persona 5 Royal the same thing as Persona 5? Like
it's probably like updated DLC included. That kind of thing.
Gotcha. Presents unique visual style and award down. Okay, yeah. No, I think Final Fantasy's got it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
This next one's going to be hard, though.
This one's going to be difficult as well, yes. Best action adventure game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh, man, this is going to be so hard. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and Last of Us Part 2.
So I think I know what one you're gonna say.
I'm just gonna say Last of Us. I'm gonna say Last of Us. Dude, heavy hitters, man.
I don't think Assassin's Creed is gonna take it.
I don't with these games in here. I don't think Assassin's Creed or Star Wars can take it at this point. I don't even think Ori can take it either.
I think Star Wars has a better chance over Ori.
Oh, for sure.
I think it's between Ghost. I think it's between Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, and Star Wars. And the reason I think Spider-Man and Star Wars is up there is because, like I said, when Spider-Man originally came out, it had that nostalgia kick of, oh my god, I feel like I'm playing Spider-Man 2 from PS2. Just like, this is a huge nostalgia kick for me.
Yep.
So I think that has the possibility. I think Star Wars has that same nostalgia kick where we haven't had a single-player Star Wars game in a while.
Yep.
And it was just a huge nostalgia kick for people that played Jedi, Knights of
the Old Republic or whatever the hell it was. I don't know. I just couldn't get past the main character, man.
Academy,
I can't do
it. But I think the fact that it's like we have a solo Star Wars single-player story experience again, it was that was kind of a nostalgic kick.
Yeah.
But I honestly have heard such good things about Ghost of Tsushima.
I played it for like
I
2 hours or so.
I feel like that's gonna take it.
You don't. What do you think it is?
Ghost of Tsushima.
You think it's taking it?
Mainly because
it's just a new direction kind of for a game, almost.
Partly that, and it's partly like I've heard great things about Last of Us 2, but I've also heard things that pissed people off about Last of Us 2.
Yeah,
so it's one of those things where it's like I haven't heard anyone say anything bad about Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
which is why
it was fun. It was a fun game.
That's why I think partly that and partly that was original IP type thing. It wasn't a sequel. Like it just kind of came out of the blue and it was like, oh, okay, this game looks like it's gonna be really good. It's by Sucker Punch, and then people play it and they're like, this game is really fucking good.
Yeah, it was fun. It's like. The way I describe it to like anybody, it's like I'm not really a fan of the whole samurai genre-ish thing, but the way you like level up your character in God of War 2018 was kind of like the way you can level up your character here. Like you can spec in it almost like different skill trees and like, okay, I can
play different ways.
I can do like a double slash. Now I can do a triple, or like I can parry this way, or I can stab somebody in a different way. I can do a quick turn kind of slash thing. It's like you can kind of get new fighting moves and tactics that way, and you can also I think there's like different special things you can get. They were called like I don't know, like Earth, Wind, or Fire. Like almost like you can get, I forget what they're called, but they boost you up and you can a certain tree again. Like I don't know, it was really cool. Yeah. It was fun. But
I also think partly
The Last of Us.
I think also partly the length of it. Because I think my one friend that played it, Glenn, he played it for like 30 or 40 hours in one playthrough.
Yep.
It wasn't like, multiple playthroughs. It was like, hey, this is all one playthrough. And then I spent 30 hours playing through it.
I mean, I played Last of Us 2 for 35 hours.
Yeah, but you beat the game like 7 times.
Well, no, it took me 36 hours. It took me 35 and a half hours to beat Grounded Bad. One time.
Okay. Well, that's on the hardest difficulty. That's different.
Yeah,
right. It took me 20 hours to beat one level on Halo 3. Does that mean that length is better?
No. I'm just saying, it's fucking.
I know.
It took me I think it took me like 27 hours to beat it on normal, just because I like to go and
take
explore
your time
and loot. Yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, that's good. That's gonna be a hard one to pick for sure. Damn. Okay, moving on. Best action game.
It bothers me that there's best action and best action adventure.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, combining combat. It's just okay. Best action is just primarily the combat.
Just combat. Yeah. So this one's got Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2, and Streets of Rage 4. Goddamn.
So, you haven't played any of these.
I haven't played any of them.
Have you seen Doom Eternal playthrough.
I've seen Doom Eternal. I've watched some people play Half-Life Alyx.
Play a little bit of Doom.
Yep, Half-Life Alyx or Alyx, whatever you want to call it.
Alex.
I've seen some people play that. I'm just basing Neo 2 off of Neo 1, watching you play it. I don't know. I don't know what Hades is, man. But apparently it's gotten a lot.
Hades is like a roguelike. It's a roguelike game.
I don't know like shit about Streets of Rage 4.
Kind of random. Streets of Rage 4 is kind of like an old school, like, you know, like you remember like the Ninja Turtle arcade games.
Oh yeah,
like
just kind of work your way through panels. Yeah.
I've watched a little bit of some playthroughs of that. It's kind of like that.
Cool.
If it's primarily based off of action and combat, the three I'm going to go to is Neo 2, Hades, and Doom. And I all three of those I feel like are very different, where Hades is like, you know, it's kind of random and you kind of have to like be versatile and get good at like whatever.
Yep.
Whereas Neo 2, I'm assuming like if it's like Neo 1, you can choose kind of how you want to play and just solely go off of that. And Doom Eternal is the exact opposite, where it's like run and gun, shoot 'em up.
Run and gun, shoot. Yeah, fucking blast.
That's how you play.
Blast.
Don't stop moving. Just keep moving, keep shooting. That's it.
Yep.
So
shoot,
I feel like
slam,
all,
keep moving forward. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like they're all very different. I think it's just. I think it's gonna be between. I honestly, if I have to pick between those three, I'm gonna say Hades.
Have you played it?
I haven't played it yet, but I've seen a little bit of gameplay.
Gotcha.
And I feel like it just being kind of an out of nowhere type game.
Yeah.
Getting thrown into this, I feel like I put my money on that.
I'm gonna do Doom Eternal. Just cause. It's what I know. It's what I know. Yep.
The next one.
Yep.
Innovation and accessibility, which is kind of vague in the title unless you actually read it, which is recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help the games be played and enjoyed with even wider audience.
So it's people like if they're colorblind or like
or just add in things in games that you like hardware couldn't handle.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know.
That was more of a question. That was kind of more of a question than.
Oh, was it more of a question? I think it's more like, you know, this is the first thing that comes to mind, even though it's not the best example. What was it? Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah.
It was like on the. I don't remember which generation of consoles it went between. I guess it was PS3 to PS4. It was in between that. The PS4 version. The area and some things in the area or all things in the area could be destroyed, like walls, parts of the building, stuff like that. Yeah. Whereas PS3 version couldn't, because just the hardware couldn't handle it, which doesn't fully make sense because I'm pretty sure in Battlefield it did, which was kind of confusing.
Dude,
that was also a big thing with Call of Duty. Yeah, that's the other thing with Call of Duty, where it's like, look at this new innovative thing we have, and everyone's like, Battlefield had that
a decade ago. I remember playing, like, especially on Battlefield, Bad Company 2, like, you'd start a multiplayer level, then by the end of the level, it's just ground and rubble. I remember
watching you play that in college.
I'm like, dude, okay, I'm crouched behind a building. All of a sudden, that building's no longer there because someone hit with the tank and then ran through it. Like,
but I think that's what it means by this. Is it, and maybe also add in, you know, things to help people play the game, such as colorblind support or
some kind of
being able to fully customize your controls to do whatever you want.
Yeah. So I've only played. Okay, so it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Grounded, Hyperdot, Last of Us Part 2, and Watch Dogs Legion. The only one I've played was, of course, Last of Us Part 2, and you can customize like the different like on your what's the thing I'm looking for? The text captions. What's I'm looking for?
Subtitles.
Subtitles. God damn it! You can make them literally any color you want, so you can kind of see it in that aspect. You can change your controls around a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure what else because I don't really mess with that. But I don't know what other features these other games offer. So
yeah, I don't know what any of them offer.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to just go Last of Us because I played it and messed around with it a little bit. That's the only one I know. That's it. Yeah. That's all I know.
I know. Go with you on that one.
I don't Watch Dogs Legion. Like you can literally play as anybody in the game. I don't know if that would be. I don't know if that would speak to innovation to accessibility. It's just something,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go Last of Us because I was able to customize some stuff in there. I know for sure, and I'm guessing I missed some things along with not knowing these other games. So, going Last of Us on that one.
All right. Next one is best VR/AR, which is pretty much virtual or augmented reality. You got Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, Iron Man VR, Star Wars Squadrons, and Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I think I'm going to go with Half-Life.
Me too. That's what I was going to say.
I think it's just people were waiting for it. Mm-hmm. It was excited. I've seen a lot of people stream it.
Yep.
Haven't seen a lot of people stream any of the others, to be honest. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Next, best community support, which is recognized in a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches.
God damn, dude! Every year these two games in here, I'm noticing.
Yep.
So we got Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Valorant. Every year, Fortnite and No Man's Sky are in this freaking category. I think for the past 3 or 4 years.
I think Apex has been in there for the last year.
Probably, yeah.
Yep, too.
Probably, yep.
I know what I'm thinking. Actually, I'm between two.
I don't even know.
I'm between Fortnite and Fall Guys.
But is Fall Guys have that big of a community? I mean, yeah, it's got a big community, but people are just as dedicated to it as a Fortnite player would be.
Well, that's not what this is. This is the devs listening to the community. Doing patches where patches need to be done.
Yeah, but
being transparent about things.
They only did one new season update, right? Or did
they've only done one season update, but they've been doing patches for the hackers and.
Okay.
Their social media activity is fucking amazing.
Really?
I think when it first came out, it was I don't remember if it was Cyberpunk that tweeted it or them, but they taught I think CG Projekt Red was if we could do a crossover with any game, what would you want? And someone or the Fall Guys Twitter was me. And it was okay, let's do it.
Done.
And it was everyone's I want to see this. I don't know what's going to be, but I want to see this. So I honestly think I'm going to go Fall Guys.
Man, I have no fucking idea. I wouldn't say Valorant or Destiny. Or Apex. I just don't like Fortnite. No Man's Sky is continually getting fucking updates, which is crazy to think the game's been out since 2016 it's been out?
Something like that, yeah.
And it's just got another fucking update. It's just I don't know, I'm gonna go No Man's Sky. Just because.
Okay.
We've voted the same for last two, so I want to, switch it up. Okay, best mobile game. Best mobile game.
I think we probably both know what this one's going to be.
I'm going to go with Among Us. So it's Among Us, Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Legends of Runeterra, and Pokemon Cafe Mix. I'll tell you the only game I've downloaded on my phone in the past 4 years, probably like actual game is Among Us, and it's still on there now. So I'm going Among Us.
Same.
Call of Duty Mobile. I don't. It's too game's too quick. I don't know if it's a multiplayer game. I'm guessing it's just too quick to respond to. I don't know. I don't know.
This next one's gonna be hard too.
Yep, I know what I'm going for. Best indie. For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. So we have Carrion, Fall Guys, Hades, Spelunky 2, and Spiritfarer. Sorry. Spiritfarer. I'm going to go Fall Guys.
I I don't know. Like, I'm between Fall Guys, Hades, and Spelunky.
Yeah, I heard Splunky was good, but Splunky 2, I don't know about anything about it. And also, Fall Guys is brand new, something new IP and everything. But Hades also is as well. And I don't know anything about. I've never even heard anything about Carrion or Spiritfarer.
I'm gonna go Fall Guys also.
Got you. Nice.
Best ongoing.
Here we go again.
For ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time.
So we got Apex Legends.
Go ahead.
Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky. Oh. As much as I hate to fucking say it, I think Fortnite is going to take it again. They're constantly coming out with new shit, like new seasons and everything. I don't know. Call of Duty Warzone, no, I don't think so. Destiny 2, Apex.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, No Man's Sky is doing the same thing. However, I hear people aren't very happy with everything they're coming out with because they're like, "Oh, cool."
Say Apex.
You're gonna say Apex?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I still see a lot of people playing that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
I do want to get back into No Man's Sky.
Dude, No Man's Sky is awesome. I platinumed it on PlayStation, but then again, they came out with like 2 new updates since, and I hear that like people have lost a bunch of their data or like a bunch of their things because like I didn't actually read the article, but I was just reading some comments and it's like, well, now that you guys changed this up, what I had before is completely gone or messed up, and I have to redo everything again. It's like, but it adds to longevity, I guess. If you really like the game and you're really dedicated to it, you're gonna continue. So I hope.
This next one, I don't think we would know any of that.
No. Nope.
Games for Impact, we're skipping because we don't know any of these.
I'd never even heard any of these.
Yeah. But
here we go.
Is best performance, which I'll let you take away.
Best performance. Ashley Johnson as Ellie. Laura Bailey as Abby. Oh,
both from Last of Us.
They're both from Last of Us 2. Daisuke Tsuji as Jin Sakai in Ghost of Tsushima. I know I butchered that, but Logan Cunningham as Hades in Hades, or Naji Jeter as Miles Morales in Spider-Man Miles Morales. God damn.
I feel like I would have to go with either Ashley Johnson or Laura Bailey. Just because I know there's a lot of dramatic stuff that happens in it.
Oh yeah, such a good fucking game. I think I'm gonna. So, quick little story. I hated Ellie at the end of Last of Us Part 2. I hated her more than I hated Abby. So I'm gonna go with Laura Bailey as Abby. Plus, Abby has some crazy ass fucking like screaming and shit in the game, and I feel like I don't know. Do that shit.
Well, I'm gonna go with Ashley Johnson just because I think it's gonna be one of them.
Okay.
And the fact that you said you hated Ellie more at the end.
Yep. I loved Ellie. Last of Us 1. Loved
She would
Ellie.
have to do a real good job with voice acting and emotion to make you hate her.
But then again, everybody hated Abby a lot too. So, but dude, that's the whole. We'll talk about that in Game of the Year. There's a whole. I've talked to one of our mutual friends, Angel, about this in depth at Breath. It's just fucking. There's just so much. Oh. Anyway, moving on.
Best audio design. We have Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alyx, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3, and which I forgot that game came out this year. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
And Last of Us Part 2.
Haven't played Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alyx. I haven't played anything besides Last of Us Part 2 to know about the score. However, I'm sorry, I know about the audio design, but fuck, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Ghost of Tsushima on this one.
Okay.
Mainly because I've heard about the wind.
The wind directing you
in that game.
And everything.
And I feel like I remember when I played through Witcher 3, I was like, the wind just like grabbed me. I was like, wow, this is something I feel like I don't always hear.
I'm going Last of Us 2.
Was that really up for debate?
Nope. I have a feeling like all these next categories, I'm just going Last of Us 2 almost all of them.
Best score and music.
Which I think these can almost be combined. Audio design and score and music.
Well, I think audio design is more like in-game.
In-game, like the clickers and stuff, screaming and like the wind blowing.
Sound effects.
Branches
whereas
cracking.
Score and music is the music and stuff.
The actual produced music for the game. So we have Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and Last of Us Part 2. I'm going Last of Us Part 2.
I'm going to go Ori.
What are you going with?
Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Nice.
That game is just graphically and music soundtrack wise is always going to be up there for me.
Yep.
It is always crazy good for me.
Dude, I honestly think the next 4 of these categories, I'm just going Last of Us across the board. Best art direction for outstanding creative and/or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and Last of Us Part 2. I'm going Last of Us Part 2.
I'm gonna go Hades on this one.
Okay.
Just because it's kind of cartoony, but like not super cartoony. But still like aesthetically pleasing, it seems like.
It's not cell shaded at all.
Yeah.
It's just the way it looks almost like
I would have to go
certain types of comic books esque.
I would have to go between Hades and
good.
Ori, but I'm gonna give it to Hades.
Yep. I don't know, man. Just the way they fucking do all the fungus and stuff growing in walls and in the dilapidation of buildings and shit and the last stuff. I love it. So I'm going with that. Next.
Right. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. There are 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, and Last of Us 2.
I think this one would be between Ghost and Last of Us. And of course, I'm going to go Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ghost just to be different.
Gotcha. I just like the way dude, I mean, when I first played through it, just because I didn't know who Abby was, the other, pretty much. I mean, I guess to each other, they're each other's. They're both protagonists and antagonists. The way they feel toward each other. Plus, like just playing. There's 3 days in the game. I held up 4 fingers. Playing 3 days in the game, with each person in parallel. Like, here's what Ellie was doing day 1. Here's what Abby's doing day 1, and then all of a sudden when they meet, I think that was creative. I like that. So, good way to tell it. Which I also feel like ties into this next one a bit too. Best game direction: Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, and Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna break the mold here and say Last of Us Part 2. I'm definitely gonna change it up because for what I just said, I think it's a really cool game direction and design. I like the way that they set the story up and like at first you're just like, what the fuck is going on? All of a sudden you're like, oh no shit. So
I'm gonna go with Ghost just to be different again because I honestly don't know which would win. I think it would be between Ghost and Last of Us, but
gotcha.
I'm not sure.
And then that brings us to the meat and potatoes.
The game of the year.
Game of the year.
Which
I feel like a lot.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of these games are in here. Like the past 5-6 categories have been the same games, which it's telling for those games. But okay, take it.
We got Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing, and Last of Us. Now, there's 2 heavy hitters there for you. I'm curious to which you would take.
So, for all the reasons I said earlier, I would think Last of Us could take it. But for replayability and longevity and like having legs, I'm thinking Animal Crossing. I'm torn. I'm fucking torn.
You're gonna have to flip a coin.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think for like I'm gonna go with Last of Us because the emotion and like the fucking like the just the first time playing through the game, being such a Last of Us fan, and getting sucked in and like getting so emotionally invested in these characters and hating someone so much, but then learning to like that person so much and switching kind of how I feel toward characters, kind of gives it to Last of Us. Whereas Animal Crossing, yes, it's fun, it's cute, it's
Yeah.
it's enjoyable, it's got replayability, yes, but it's not the story. There is like no story pretty much. You know, like, hey, you're on an island, create your island. Go
Yeah.
hang out with this person. It's cool to collect shit, cool to build stuff, cool to make it, pretty much make it everything. It's all new. You can make bridges, you can make your own paths and all that shit. It's awesome. However, I think Game of the Year is a lot for story as well as those other things. You know?
Yeah.
Sorry, wife texted me.
No worries. So what are you
I'm gonna go Last of Us.
Yeah.
Because of the emotional
Well,
investment I had in that game. I got really worked up at some parts, and then other parts kind of almost left you teary eyed. And then like just the amount of, as I keep saying, emotional investment I had in the game, I'm gonna have to go with that. But I wouldn't. I could see Ghost of Tsushima taking it, Animal Crossing taking it, or Last of Us taking it.
Yeah, I honestly think it's between Ghosts and Last of Us.
Gotcha.
And I think I want to say Last of Us.
Damn.
Mainly because I think there is so much hype built up for this game.
Yep.
Obviously, again, pushed back by, 4 months or...
I forget what it got pushed back.
Got pushed back a couple times, though, right?
I don't know. Let me see. It got delayed due to coronavirus, right?
It was originally supposed to come out in February.
But yeah, February like 19th or something.
No, I think it got pushed back to April and then pushed back once more, right?
It came out in June.
Yeah, so it got pushed back twice.
Twice?
I think it was originally originally February, got pushed back to April, and then got pushed back to June, right?
Seemed about right. Yeah. You're telling us it's being delayed again, so it's two delays at least. So it's it was pushed.
All the hype that got behind it, especially with it being delayed, and the fact that like obviously people have like been like, oh, I didn't like this about this game, or this part was crap, or whatever. It still seemed like it. Even people that said it still emotionally got attached to it and really enjoyed the game.
Yeah, think about how much you have to care about something to hate it that much.
Yeah,
think if exactly like I fucking hate this character. I hate the way it ended because I wanted it to end like this. I wanted to see this person go out like this, or this person do this instead, because you've grown an attachment to that character and you think how that person should act or feel or whatever, or their choices they think they should make, and they don't, and then I'm pissed off because they didn't. But you're still so emotionally into it that's like kind of just it dissuades you from thinking it gets the best game. But think about how much you have to fucking care about it. I don't know. I think you have to really really care about something to hate on it that much. Like you can be like, that game sucks.
Yeah.
But no. I don't know. I think Last of Us has that. I think it as much as I love Animal Crossing, and I've put 350, 360 maybe plus hours into that game, and I will continue to because the Christmas update looks amazing. But I think it might actually between Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Same. To be completely honest, but I'm going to go Last of Us.
Same.
I think actually, to be completely honest, Game of the Year, game direction, narrative, art direction, score, music, audio design might all best performance might all go toward Last of Us Part 2 or someone from Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
I feel like those games are just like they're like the two standouts for this year.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
definitely. I don't know. I guess we'll see when the Game Awards.
I actually don't know when it actually is.
I don't even fucking know.
I mean, it's gotta be within the next month.
Yeah. That's something definitely. I might even stream that.
December 10th
No shit.
Cyberpunk comes out.
Dude, like, so Cyberpunk's pushed to next year then, for sure.
I don't think I'm gonna be watching this. I think I'm just gonna. I might watch like the game, the last like bit.
Man.
Well, actually, I might watch it because I probably will have D&D at that time.
Shit.
So.
I don't know, man. I might watch it, might not. But yeah, Cyberpunk will be out. But then again, Cyberpunk will be hypersaturated that day anyway. And
yeah,
next
I don't think I'm gonna play that until the next day at least.
Yeah,
I won't play that until at least Friday.
I only have a couple days. I have 9 days to play, or 8 days to play it, because I go home for Christmas for 2 weeks.
Someone's taking their PC with them.
Nah, I'm gonna buy a gaming PC just to take a gaming laptop just to play it. I don't. No, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious what other people have to say and feel and think about this, but that's our thoughts, and I think that's pretty much what we got for this week, guys. Though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a perfect time to do it because next week it'll still be like what, 1 day or 2 days until?
Yeah.
No, 4 days until next Sunday's the 6th. Okay. Yeah, so we can kind of rehash some things again next week, but for then, that's for then. But for now, that's all we got. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, and we'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.
Bye.